So with England fly off Charlie Hodgson. Charlie, finger fine now?
Yeah, it's good enough to play, so it's fine.
Yeah, you came through the game against Saints Found and obviously good kicking performance there. Good to get your confidence back straight away.
Yeah, it's just nice to be out in the field. I think when you have a few weeks away from playing, it's nice to get on the pitch again, and obviously doing it with your club, which is what you're used to playing most of the time. It's good to be back with the boys.
Now France coming up next in Paris. You know Philippe Santon very well from your time at Salesgate. What can you say about him as a coach?
Very knowledgeable about the game. I guess never really seems to stop thinking about it. Knows exactly what he wants from his players, and tells you how it is really. So I enjoyed working under him really. I learned a lot about the game and the understanding of the game under him, and I'm looking forward to catching him again this weekend.
Of course, you had success with him at Sale in 2005, winning the Premiership and the European Challenge Cup. Is he the right sort of man to galvanise France to regard their difficulties at the World Cup?
Obviously, they think so. Yeah, I mean, he's a good man to have around. He's as I said, he's so knowledgeable about the game. Never stops thinking about it. And understands the finer details of it, and obviously him being a pass player, being on the wing, he understood that the only way he was going to get the ball was if the pack performs and if the forwards are going forward. So he was very adamant that the forwards played well and provided a good platform for everybody else, and I'm sure that's what he demands from the current French team as well.
Did you see the game against Ireland on Sunday? And if so, were you surprised by how flat France were in the first half?
I haven't actually watched the full 80. I've just done the analysis over the last sort of 24 hours or so since I've been in camp. Obviously, I was playing at the weekend at the same time, so can't really comment on how they were or emotionally or anything like that. It's, I think the big thing for them is obviously the fight that they showed to get back into the game from being down, having quite a big deficit.
And would you expect them to make not such a slow start perhaps against England? A French journalist I was speaking to said the rivalry is a lot more intense historically with England rugby, and therefore you'd expect them to make a fast start.
Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. You have to ask those guys what they're going to do. Of course, we're expecting a really tough battle at the weekend. Playing it at the Stade de France in front of what's always a sort of an emotional crowd, get behind their team, and it's a tough place to play, and the lads are looking forward to it a lot. Really looking forward to the challenge, and hopefully we can be successful there.
From your position calling the game at 10, are you pleased with the improvements England have made through the 3 games? Of course, you're involved in the second half of surge against Italy, watching the side against Wales, but are you charting the progress in terms of team shape and options in attack?
Yeah, I think it's a big ask really, getting a new group of players together, expecting them to be successful from the off. But the pleasing thing is that we showed good steps through those 3 games. As I say, we didn't really get anything going against Scotland, but then progressed into the Italy game, and obviously progressed again against Wales and created quite a few opportunities to score. Unfortunately, we didn't do that, but I guess the main thing is that we're actually creating them in the first place. So ultimately, we know there's still a long way for us to go, but I guess the pleasing thing is that we're going in the right direction.
And just finally, what did you think of Owen Farrell's performance at 10 against Wales? You spoke before about his temperament, how he can handle all the things that are thrown at him, but were you even surprised by how well he took to it?
No, I wasn't actually. As I said to you, he's got a very experienced head on such young shoulders, and as I say, his temperament is second to none, and seems to take everything in his stride. So I wasn't surprised at all that he performed so well. He's got all the attributes to be a good player. So I couldn't see any reason why he wouldn't play well.